Good morning, everyone. It's Miss Judy, and I have a card that I want to share with you today. This has been a kind of tough holiday season because I have lost a couple of friends that are my Madisonville back home friends, and it is hard when you live away, but I wanted to make some sympathy cards for two of my good friends who lost their husbands, and I wanted to make something that maybe would cheer them up a little bit and be a little bit different on their card list. So what I did was I'm going to do a triple layer stamping using two close to my heart stamp sets. I'm going to use the Card Chatter Sympathy stamp set, which is D1476, and it has a lot of nice sentiments on it, and it is still available. I just got online this morning and checked out the website. So this is still available, Card Chatter Sympathy, and I'm using Thinking of You from that stamp set. And then for my layering part, I'm going to use a stamp from Card Word Puzzle C 1494, and that one is still available also. And I'm using the large flower that's on here. And this is a really nice cartridge stamp set because it has all kinds of, I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but it has several different images with the flowers and a butterfly and a tinier flower in here and a little leaf, and then it has all kinds of small little phrases that are in single words. Note, to, from, have, my shower, think, is, beautiful, and retirement, something, anniversary, birthday, congratulations, sorry, thank. I mean, it's just got tons of little small words that you can use, and you can put them together. That's why they call it a puzzle. You can use this stamp set to put together lots of different things. But for the first part, I do my stamping on 3 sheets of white paper, and the white is cut at, and I've got them attached, 5 1/4 by 4, 3 by 4 1/2, and 2 by 3 1/4. And you'll see what this is in just a moment when I get all this put together. And I'm using a green card base, so I'm going to use, I think I'll use the Topiary green ink from stamping, for stamping my image, and I'll put down my sheet. And then I have my image on a block. I'm using the large flap. And what I will do is just randomly stamp. Let me get this inked. And I'm going to do it upside down, guys, okay, for you. Right side up for me, because that's the only way I can do this stuff. But you go through and you stamp your images all around the card. Just be sure you're touching some of the image on all 3 pieces of the paper that you have. And you'll be able to see that very easily. Just need a little section right in here. And I think that's all I want on there. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment, Thinking of You, which is from the Card Chatter Sympathy. And I'm going to stamp that on the middle smaller piece. Get that inked up real good. And get that right in there. And it doesn't matter if it layers out on some of the other pieces, that's okay too. Then after I have completed that section, I take my white layers and I separate them. I just used a small piece of glue stick. Now I pull up my other layered backgrounds, I have a card base out of the green that is a regular A2 size. Then I have a layer of green that is 4.5 by 3 1/4. And then I have another layer of green that is 3.5 by 2 1/4. So let me show you how this all fits together. You take the smallest piece of white and you're going to layer that right on the smallest piece of green. So I will go ahead and get that attached. And then you're going to put this piece on the next piece of white. And you want to kind of line up some of your stamping images so that they will create that flow that you get from piece to piece with the triple layer stamping. And it is a pretty effect. So I'm going to put that on. Right there. Alright, now I have this layer done. And then I take my next layer of the green and I put that white piece onto that green layer. And then before I put this green layer on the rest of the white, I'm going to take some little twine, baker's twine, and I'm going to put a little bit of trim around this part. So I'm going to wrap 3 times. I believe that'll be good. Yeah. And then tape on the back and trim. And this will just give a little extra trim to that. And then I'll cut a smaller piece, and on this side I will thread it through, and I'm going to tie a bow. Attempt a bow. I know I'm left-handed, guys, so just be patient. All of you all are probably really good bow tiers, and you're not going to be confused with my left-handed attempt at doing bows. So I'm not worried. You all can do it. If Miss Judy can, you can. So there's my little bow, and then I'll trim just a little bit more. And then I'm ready to put this piece onto the last piece of the white. So let me get my glue on here. And on this one I want to also I want to line up the design. Whoops, missed a little glue. Sometimes I can't see where my glue stick is. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm messing up on my glue stick today. I'll just use a little tape. There. I just want to have plenty of adhesive on there. Now you want to line that up again with the, and let me see for sure if I've got this right, because there, I had it upside down, so you'll be able to tell with the flow. Okay, got that down, and then this goes on the card base. Well, I don't know what's going on with my big gun today, but he is acting strange and squeaking. So I don't know if that's a sign of something coming or going. Squeaky gun. Anybody have any thoughts on that? But this will go on to the card base. Now this triple layer, I made some Christmas cards using this technique, and I made them like this, depending on what you want to put in the center, but I made this one so that it opens up like this. And then I will put a piece of white cardstock in the middle, and I will put my sentiments inside there. But one other thing that I wanted to do was on these flowers, I'm going to put some of my little pearl things on here just to give it a little bit of dimension. And these do take a little while to dry. You just dot on the size that you want, and for this one I'm just randomly doing some little pearls on the bud part, or this I think it's called the pistil part. It's actually the inside of the flower. Okay, and I think that would be enough. And then after you've done your pearl dropping, then you just kind of give it some flicks on the back of your card, or the back of your project, whatever, and it makes them have better shape. So as you can see, the little pearls just add just a little dimension to the card, and they're very easy to use. It's called Liquid Pearls, and this one is the white opal. So thank you so much for watching my video today. I do appreciate all of my customers. Everyone who is a customer will be getting a new catalog as soon as I get mine, and they're en route. And so you can start looking at some of the new products, and I think there's a bunch of neat stuff in there, they've said on the Facebook board. Also, everyone who orders this month will get their name put in a drawing for the Look Who's Your Valentine kit, and I will draw January 1st and send that out to someone, and then be watching, because as soon as I get that new catalog, I'm going to pick out some product for a gift prize for my January and February customers. So thank you so much for watching today. I do value your attention, and I value you as customers, and maybe future customers with my online Close to My Heart business. Everyone have a good day. I love talking to all of you, and I love talking to myself. Ta-ta!